Let's start a story. I mean, I love story time. Story time. So me and my ex, we took a hit of LSD. I guess she didn't really feel it. No, she felt it. She just didn't want to talk about it. And we had so much fun that night. Dude, my house was green and glow. I mean, uh, green. She tried to pretend like she didn't feel it. And, so she ordered Chinese food that night. Oh, but she knew the woman. And she told me that you need to quit drinking or take something that's gonna like make you not have alcohol in your breath. So then they come with, this Chinese woman, she comes with a bag. You really shouldn't talk about it too much, but if a bag has a smiley face on it, you're good. If a bag has a frowny face on it, you're not good. So we were both poisoned that night. Meanwhile, we're eating on LSD, and I never had sex on LSD until that night. How did it feel to have sex on LSD? It's very like emotionally, like it feels really good. LSD is my favorite drug, and that was last night. Anyways, they knew it was Lana Del Rey. Whatever, I dated her. People think she's a big deal. She's a starving artist, but is she a bad person? No, she's not a bad person. She's actually really sweet. That's my big sister. I didn't know I had a big sister. And Langley, don't go too far in this, but Fairfax, they split us apart, dude. Because when two eagles lock up their claws, they're supposed to let go before they hit the ground. Well, we locked claws or talons and we hit the ground because we started speaking to each other and it started scaring people, like in tongues. Not in tongues, in a telepathic way. We started speaking telepathically to the point where it started scaring the shit out of people. So here's what happened. She started hanging out with the fucking redneck neighbors. Meanwhile, I'm fucking going around screaming, "Don't fuck with the CIA! Don't fuck with the CIA! Don't fuck with the CIA!" And they didn't listen. So they took her vape and they poisoned her vape. And so she called her dad and her parents. They came to Polk County. Meanwhile, I'm arrested on false charges that it's me, Holly. I didn't press charges against you. It was my dad. And I've never seen my dad scared before. I told you my dad has killed people. That's what he does. He kills people. Not that really is my concern. You know where he hides the bodies? Yeah, I know where he hides the bodies. So tell him where he hides the bodies. He hides the body, so he's got a little fucking lake in the back where he throws the bodies in there. I mean, this shit's gotten normal to me to the point where it's like, what the fuck, dude? True story. So she tells me, I didn't believe her at first. When I was a child, she said, he had blood all over his hands. And what did he do? He wiped the blood off his hands with a white cloth right in front of me. So what they do, they made me look like a schizophrenic. My name's Holly Best. I'm speaking through you because I want you to know the truth. He tried to have you killed, and he failed miserably. So he also made a bunch of lies. He sold this car, a Hyundai. He didn't sell it. He gave it to Terry, Scary Terry, which is his friend. And she told me I always listen to their conversations. This is what I do. I'm a little spy. I do work for the CIA, not the KGB, so don't get it fucking twisted. And what she said was that we should go to Terry and Keith Best. Keith Best, fuck yourself, dude. Before I act, well, Keith Best, fuck yourself, dude. Fuck yourself and fuck yourself. He only works at night as pest control. So he went to DeQuesta and he told me his story. And in his story, he said DeQuesta police came. And I don't know why they came. Well, no, he does know why they came. They came because they knew what he was up to. So he's basically like the mop-up crew for... I don't really know who. I'm going to suggest the Mafia. And then he came out and acted like he was a Skull and Bones member. And that's when I got fucking pissed, dude. Nobody impersonates a Skull and Bones member. He's not Skull and Bones, dude. He's afraid of Skull and Crossbones. That's why I taught you all this stuff. So meanwhile, we're on an LSD trip, having a grand old time. And she orders Chinese food and doesn't pay for it. And the woman that shows up at the door, she did not look very happy. So I'm eating like tofu with this red sauce on it. It made me fucking throw up everywhere. Meanwhile, we got immune to poison. Like real poison. Like we're immune to poison now. Like, I mean literal poison. She's my little snake in the grass. And yes, I love Holly, I love you. But I'm not in love with you anymore. But I do love you. And I would never hurt you. Trust me, I wouldn't hurt you either. I look over your ass all the time. I come in your house, wipe up your little mess. And what I say to you, you don't have to do this alone. Okay? So, if you go back to Hitler and Ava, okay, so I'm over 1,000, I know it's hard to believe, I'm from 30,041, 30,041. I'm a time traveler. She's a time traveler too, but she isn't, she's in like, 2099 maybe, give or take. So I kept time traveling, we time traveled together. I'm not gonna talk about how it works. Holly, I love you. I miss you very much. And I stuck up for you because I saw what they did to you. And every day, the United States Army, they said, send her a letter. Send her, I don't know what the letters are, but I'm pretty sure I still have them. Send her a letter every day. Send her a letter every day. Bring up her morale because the Illuminati they had every plans on killing her. But I didn't want that to happen. So the television, I work with the industry. The industry is dangerous. Mijo. If you fuck with the industry, you don't understand the industry like I do. So for example, that younger Kardashian, I don't really remember her name, like, This young Kardashian. She's super fucking beautiful, and I was always talking about her in front of Holly, and it made her jealous. And I don't remember the youngest Kardashian, the skinny one that I think is super beautiful, super cool woman. She doesn't like to be in the spotlight. I don't either. But there are famous people out there that just love to be in the spotlight. I'm not one of those people, and neither is, I don't remember her name, the youngest Kardashian. Meanwhile, I'm in Cuba, and Kanye West and the whole entire Kardashian family come looking for me. Thank you to Kanye West and to the Kardashians, because we're family. And don't forget, my name, I can't remember right now. That's not the point. So Kanye West goes out to Cuba with the family, with Khloe Kardashian, Kim Kardashian, and their kids, and they're riding around in a blue car. True story. And they're looking for me, right? Nope, couldn't find me. So then they had to send in the special forces. So I'm in the jungle. Again, I was at a concert I did not want to be at. So I was approached by the Cuban cartel. And they're like, "You want to hang with us?" I'm like, "Yeah, let's go." So there's more to the story that I cannot tell. So I go to this giant, beautiful house in the jungle in, you can state it, Pena County. Beautiful fucking place, dude. And they had a 100-foot couch. It was black. And I was on the couch hanging out with my hombres, and they're like, "You need to go upstairs with," I'm not gonna state her name because I wouldn't name drop her. But she was drop dead gorgeous, dude. Drop dead. Dude, when I say gorgeous, on another level of gorgeous. So she was there at the Last Supper. And you have a kid out in Cuba, and you met him for a brief moment. And that is your present from your child. You have more kids than you think, James. I just want my child to know in Cuba, I will be there for you anytime you want. And I love your mother. What's your mother's name? Her name is Rosa. And she's very sweet and she's very beautiful. And she's super cool. And she's so beautiful. Anyways, I'm in this bedroom and they wouldn't let me out of the bed. Well, I didn't want to leave the bedroom. It was like a super suite. I wouldn't come out in the bedroom, and special forces came in, or at least they tried to, and they duked it out with the Cuban cartel, and people died that day. People from the special forces died. People from the Cuban cartel died. But who was fighting for who? The Cuban cartel wanted to keep me there because they had my back. And the special forces wanted you back in America. So they put me on a ship. And I'm a CIA officer. I'm a senior CIA officer now. It was the USS. No, it wasn't, dude. It was actually a U.S. aircraft carrier. And they told me where the drugs were at. Who? I don't really remember. I was really fucked up. And so we found drugs. Next thing you know, we're jumping off the ship. There was me and 5 other people. There's 6 of us. And we swam to the Cuban shore line. Get it off your chest. we swam to the Cuban cartel. The Cuban shore. I'd love to see Cuba again. And we make it on shore. As soon as we get to shore, we had these backpacks on, full of cocaine and a bunch of other drugs. Of course, I'm super barred out. How did it feel? Really good. But I remember when I got on shore, it was like so hot. I'm like, what the fuck? It's too hot. So they take me to this room, just like, if you ever saw the movie, forget about the movie. This is not a movie. They took me to this white and blue room. And they call my mother. And my mother's like, I'm not bringing him home. You need to fucking bring him home yourself. You brought him out of Cuba. I went to Guantanamo Bay and everything. And I had to meet a bunch of terrorists. They weren't really bad people. Actually pretty fucking cool. And so we jumped ship, swam to shore, and there was an inlet, and I went to the left side of the inlet, and as soon as we touched the shore of Cuba, they picked us right up. So he put me in this little office. It wasn't that little, it was a pretty big office. And it was yellow and blue. Like light yellow and a light blue room. And they weren't being mean to me. Again, they called my mother. They said, you need to get him back here. Mother said, no, you need to get him back here. So they put me in a fucking cargo ship with the United States Navy. And it was pretty fucked up, dude. And then they let me out onto the bed of the ship. Kind of like the ones you see in Iran that are oil tankers. Dude, it's so fucked up, man. Just get it off your chest while you can. My stories are crazy, I know, but they are real. It gets even fucking crazier, dude. Thank you, Jay-Z. So, I'm in the back of a fucking limo. And I'm going to the VMAs. Of course, I have no idea what the fuck I'm going to the VMAs. They kidnapped me. Took me to New York. Maybe go to the VMAs. I don't know why. Anyways, me and Beyonce were late to the VMAs because we were having sex. And sorry, Jay-Z, but here's the truth. You should know it. And so then I'm in the back of the VMAs. Of course, I'm not paying any fucking attention. But I'm making out with all these beautiful celebrities. You know who they were. Don't talk about them. And my ex wasn't invited. Or was she? No, she wasn't invited. She was in Cuba doing her fucking little show. And I'm in the back, of course. They already tried to tell me nobody's gonna believe you, but people do believe you. Believe me, it happened. So I'm at the VMAs, and I'm like, okay, like, they had me so drugged up. I felt great, but I do remember everything. Except for I was in the back of the VMAs making out with all these gorgeous women. I don't believe I had sex with them. But I did have sex with Beyonce. She's super fucking cool. That's the reason why she was late for the VMAs, because we were in the back of a limo in New York. My bad, Jay-Z. Dude, I didn't even know what the fuck was going on. I was so drugged up. But I love you, Jay-Z, and I appreciate what you did for me. And thank you, Kanye West and the Kardashians, for coming out there for me. And what is her name? The youngest daughter? I want to be with, what's her name again? Kylie Jenner? No, not her. The other one. The super cute, skinny one. That's the person I want to be with.